Well, it is, let's see, 1:30 in the morning, and I was having lucid dreaming, and there's the Divine Masculine asking, how come I can't even have sexual relations with her without thinking about you? I can't even get excited unless I'm thinking about you. I'm not even able to go to completion. And if I do, it's because I'm thinking about you. And I don't want to be with you, but all I do is think about you. So the Divine Masculine is wanting to know, like, why he can't stop thinking about you. And here's the thing, is he already knows. He already knows. We're already in ascension. He already knows. But I guess he thought for a minute he could pretend like that the connection wasn't real. And it's easy to do that with a karmic, especially if it's really shallow. You know, they can try to, oh, look at that. Okay. So the first card that fell out is Strength. And the second card that fell out was the Six of Swords. And I didn't know what kind of reading this was going to be. But it looks to me like it's probably going to end up being a Celtic cross. So the Strength card we will use for the energy of the reading. And the Six of Swords will be what's crossing that energy. So we'll go ahead and lay out. Here, let me see if I can move that a little bit. We'll go out and lay out the cross, and then we'll do the reading. Let's see there. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. So what is? Let's see. My battery's getting ready to die. What is the foundation of this reading, please? Can we get the foundation of this reading? Okay. What's in the past, in the recent past? What is in the recent past, please? Okay. What is in the coming into the present? What's coming into the present? Okay. What's coming into the present, please? Oh boy, that's a lot. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit less than that, please. There we go. Coming towards you. Okay, what is the most likely out? Okay, right there. What is the Divine Masculine's positive thoughts, please? Can I get the Divine Masculine's positive thoughts about things? Oh, that's too many. Can I please get the Divine Masculine's positive thoughts on things, please? Okay. What is the influences around him, please? Okay. What is the Divine Masculine's negative thoughts on things? Negative thoughts, please. He's already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 major arcanas already out. And I only need 2 more cards. And you know, you're supposed to pick them up after 3, they say, but this is just, the energy is just heavy right now. I mean, you guys woke me out of a dead sleep for this. So let's see. Can I get 2 more, please? Come on now. I'm not trying to rush anybody for sure. But I sure would like to be able to... No, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, all of them are all major arcana. Like, how does that even happen? Like, they're not even set up like that. That's just the craziest thing. Because it's divine. This is divine timing. This is divine by divine right. So the first card that we got here is the Strength card. And really that's about infinite love. And having compassion and strength and the courage. And you see when it's turned backwards there, the lion sits in front of her when the devil comes, and then so she's caring for him on the, you know, when he needs it, and just back and forth. It's infinity. It's infinite love. It's infinite unconditional love. What's crossing us is the move. We got the Six of Swords here, and it's like, I think that with the karmic partners, or whatever situation your twin is in, has them bound or trapped somehow. Maybe got into a situation before they were ready or knew what was going to happen, and they're having a hard time being able to, and this person won't let go now. They can't seem to back out. What's the foundation of it? And because the question was why can't you stop thinking about the divine feminine? Well, look at all these cards. Like you got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 cards that are not major arcana out of 10, and it should be the opposite way around. So the Four of Wands in reverse is the foundation of the card. That's not being with your divine feminine. Like that's going away from your divine. And you know that you're not with your divine feminine right now, and it's killing you. And so no matter what you do to try to like look some other way and maybe try to hook it up with the karmic or whatever, it's not going to work that way. It just doesn't. It's so weird. I don't know why I got all fuzzy like that. There we go. See if we can. It's just not. It's not who you are. And we're in the middle of ascension. Synchronicities are probably off the hook. But let's move forward. So what's in the recent past? In the recent past here, we have the Eight of Swords. One of the 3 smaller arcanas that you got here. And here, you see a woman, she's bound up, she's blind. Oh, there's a lot of blind faith going on right here. You know, from the back you can see that she's not really bound up that tight. She could always let herself free. But you kind of liked your divine feminine like that. You liked her not knowing what was going on with you. You thought that, you liked her guessing all the time, and showing you her loyalty to you. What's coming up to the front, up into the near future? Now this is really interesting because the last reading that I did, or maybe it was the first reading that I did, we had this going the other way, like you guys were taking off. Well, now you're coming back in, all fast and crazy, just ready to come in and do the damn thing. And the likelihood of that happening is probably pretty good because this is by divine timing. We're in ascension right now. And so, yeah, you want to know why you keep having dreams about your divine feminine. How come you can't? Because you're not with your divine feminine. I mean, that's not even a question to ask. That's ridiculous. And you get all the same synchronicities as we do. You all the same feelings. When you're having panic attacks, we feel that you're having those panic attacks. When we're feeling sad, you feel that we're feeling sad. And so forth and so forth, because we're twin flames. That's what's happening here. And so, yeah, it looks like you're going to come home to that. So right here, this card right here is how you think around things positive. And you got the yes card, the sun. That's like the best card in the whole deck. The most positive card in the whole deck. So really, you're going to get what you want. I'm not sure that you're going to get it in the way you want it. But you're manifesting right now, Divine Masculine, and you're going to get it. You're going to get what you want. I just don't know if you're going to get it in the way you want it. So then the next one is the influences. And what's interesting about this is I ended up with 2 cards for the influences. The first one that I got was the 10, which is the like the Wheel of Life. And let me see what they call it in here. Wheel of Fortune. Look at that, I opened right up to it. And so I got it facing the opposite way there. I got it facing this way right here. So I'm going to read that, seeing as how I just opened right up to it in the first damn place. Okay, it says, the Wheel of Fortune cannot be halted at this time, or at this timeless turning. To be born is to be of the will. The 2 sides of this card show that 2 approaches is an intolerable fat weight. I'm sorry, you don't have my glasses here. The 2 sides of this card show 2 approaches to this inalterable fact. This side speaks of great mysteries on the wheel, which can be pondered for a lifetime or many lifetimes and still never be fully comprehended. The Sphinx guards the scene of destiny. Acceptance of this brings peace, and struggling to understand what is beyond mortal understanding. And so you're keep thinking about your twin flame, because that's your twin flame, and this is by divine timing, and you can't get off the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune is going. There's the front of it, there's the back of it. You can manifest it and go with it. You can try to stop it. But either way, it's happening the way it's happening. The other card that I got there was the Knave of Wands. And you know, this to me feels like you know, I'm going to read on that one too. I mean, I'm really feeling like that's how the Divine Masculine sees himself. But when I'm looking out there, when I'm looking at all these divine males, I'm not feeling that same energy. Like, I'm not feeling that same, I don't know. Because I'm not seeing that at all. Let's see what it says. Y'all wish you looked like that, huh? Let's see. What do we got here? A brawny young man stands in a desert landscape holding a tall staff, and his upper body is bare, save for battles, for gauntlets and fury of red cloak. His attitude is confident, and he is sure of himself and fearless. His bare chest symbolizes the declaration of his strength and challenges other knaves to match his or best. This is a person who is undeniably attractive, but he may lack social grace or even fail to understand why they are even important. He doesn't mind taking the hard way through any situation. Rather than smoothing over the path, like the harmony, or like a thorny plant at his feet, he can be prickly and irritating within close quarters. Okay, so you know what? That does actually sound a lot like my Divine Masculine. But yeah, so that's your guys' energy, and oh, I get it. So you just got mad, yeah, because it was like that. Yeah, you just got mad because you got told that you don't have a choice in this, that you can't get off the wheel of time, and so you turn your back to it, which is funny because when I pick him up, you're going towards the destiny. I put him down. Yeah, I get it now. So you're really going to try to fight this to the end. Okay. Well, lucky us. Let's see here. The next card would be your negative thought in this, and this is the Empress right here sitting there, and that's in your negative spot. That's in your negative. That's how you see your Divine Feminine as a negative. Like, you must still be very, very like emotional around some things. And here's the thing: is you can be very angry with your Divine Feminine, or sad, or whatever it is that you are. But let's just remember that you guys were the ones who ran, who took off, and whatever happened after that, you know. People moved on, or your secrets didn't get kept, or whatever. But at the end of the day, you can see her in your negative light, and the outcome of this is the Death card. It's the death of the whole entire everything, the death of the relationship, the death of all of what we know. We're already holding the vibe. It's already happening. Union's already happening. This old relationship is over. It's time to let it go. That's how we got here in the first place, was because we were free as a bird. See her back there dancing all free? Free bird. Free yourself, birdie. Free yourself. Because when you're free and she's free, and I guess he can get happier, then he's gonna walk towards the divine feminine, or drive towards her, however that looks. Then they can like dance and skip through the, through the marriage bed, the bedposts. You got a yes. You're gonna get what you want. Probably not in the way you thought you should get it. And I don't know what you're gonna do about her. You're gonna have to figure that out. That's all you. Good luck with that. And then, because let me just repeat that one more time. I just want you to hear this just one more time before I shut this out, okay? Oh, look, it opened up right up to it again. That's kind of funny. Let me see. When the wheel of fortune cannot be halted at this timeless turning. To be born is to be on the wheel. The two sides of this card show two approaches to this inalterable fact. This side speaks of the great mysteries of the wheel, which can be pondered for a lifetime or many lifetimes, and still never be fully comprehended. The Sphinx guards the secrets of destiny. Acceptance of this brings peace. Struggle to understand what is beyond mortal understanding brings despair. So, all that's going to end up happening is that whatever problem that you thought you had in the first place, like, why can't I get an erection without thinking about you, or whatever, however that looks. How come I can't, go to completion? Whatever that looks like, it's just going to get worse. And so it sounds to me, divine masculines, y'all got a lot of work to do. So, well, good luck with that, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.